fugglers. Those ugly little toys that everyone loves. The first time I saw a fuggler was when my boyfriend sent me a picture of them at Walmart, and I was like, need. And ever since then, I have wanted to own one of my own. But since I want to be different so bad, I was like, I can make my own. So I made my own. This is all the stuff I use for the fuggler. I used polyfill to stuff the fuggler, some super glue. I actually forgot to use both of these. Black and red felt, eyeballs, clay for the teeth, and a red fluffy fabric for the fur, and then a random box of sewing stuff I found. Okay, first I drew him out. He looks a little goofy, but that's okay. They're supposed to be goofy looking, so... Next, I drew out the outline for the fuggler on the backside of the fur. It was like the size of my hand. I don't know how big my hand is, but like that's the comparison. This is the cutout of the outline. Very nice, very nice. And then the next thing I needed to do was flip it over and outline that. And that's like the other side of the body. Here's the outline. The arms look a little funky, but like I don't really care. I'm not a perfectionist. Now I had to cut the outline out. After I cut the other side, I drew his mouth so I could cut it out. Now that it's cut out, I'm using black felt to create a mouth for him. That was actually my first time sewing. I had no clue how to sew the mouth together. I didn't show it, but it was low-key falling apart. It was very bad. I'm not that good at sewing. Then I added the tongue to the mouth. It's a red piece of felt. And here you can see how badly I sewed it on. No one can judge. At least I somehow got it on. Then I sewed the mouth on. I was actually really proud of that. It took me a fat minute to figure that out. Next was the eyeballs. I marked where they went on. I made a little cut and then like shoved them in. I like these because they came with the backing, but I know you can make your own out of clay. Look how cute he was with the eyeballs. I could have left it like this, but I really wanted that stupid look with the eyelids. So I made the little circles out of felt for the eyelid things they have. And he looked faded AF. I actually love how stupid he looks. Then it's time for the heart on his tummy. And boom, the fuggler's starting to come together. He actually looks so scary from behind. It was like a jump scare. He looked like Elmo if he was evil and drawn hella bad. Now I'm sewing him inside out because I saw a video of someone sewing a plushie inside out and I was like, okay, I'm doing that too. For sewing him inside out, I left a gap so I could flip him to the normal side. You can't really tell right here, but I stuffed him with the polyfill. He's very silly looking, very fuggler looking so far. Now I'm making his teeth out of clay. I made them like little vampire teeth. The teeth actually came out super nice. And then boom, he isn't toothless anymore. That's my final product of my fuggler creation journey. The arms I cut out disappeared. He has no ears, but he's still perfect to me. I love him and I hope you guys love him too. Bye.